No matter what evil may be surrounding us, no matter what difficulties we may be facing on a daily basis, we always have reasons for gratitude. We are coming close to the end of November, and as it happens here in the United States, every November we celebrate Thanksgiving Day. It's a national holiday. In fact, it is the most American of all holidays because we celebrate something very special that happened even before the founding of this nation, but through the arrival of the Pilgrim fathers and mothers who came from the old world, mostly England, in order to occupy territory in this newfound land where they could in freedom worship their God and do so many more things for which they were being forbidden in their country of origin. I'm reminded of a German pastor in the 18th century who was in the midst of wars and so much pestilence and many other illnesses that were decimating his congregation as well as members of his family. And yet, in spite of all of these hardships, his heart was properly attuned to where it should be. And he composed beautiful words which since then have been sung as hymns to Almighty God. Just listen to words that most of you perhaps will recognize. He said, "Now thank we our God with heart and hands and voices, who wondrous things has done, in whom his world rejoices, who from our mother's arms has blessed us on our way with countless gifts of love, and still is ours today." This is true thanksgiving, not only for the good things of life, but also for the hardships which are inevitable in our earthly journey. And that man was recognizing that which he passed on to succeeding generations. And I'm sure that on this Thanksgiving Day, many congregations around the United States and perhaps other parts of the world will be singing this beautiful hymn with a tremendous message encompassing all of the other stanzas as well. Thanksgiving Day should remind us that we don't have only one day per year to give thanks to God for his benefits and to us. But it is good that we have such a day in order to think back and give genuine thanks for every good and perfect gift which comes to us only from the bosom of the Father, from the hands of Almighty God. And it is imperative that each of us individually develop our own method of being thankful so that we do not forget those benefits and we are diligent in sharing our gratitude. A famous TV personality here in the United States, also an author, Oprah Winfrey, has recorded in one of her books the following. She spoke about having kept a gratitude journal for a decade. And she added further, "I just made gratitude a daily priority. I went through the day looking for things to be grateful for, and something always showed up." And if you follow this experiment, I have no question that the same will happen to you repeatedly. Absolutely. And Oprah concluded those thoughts by saying, If you make time for a little gratitude every day, you'll be amazed by the results. With this in mind, I'm reminded also of having heard about a man who confessed that for his whole life he had lived on Grumble Street, but he came to the conviction that it was time to move to Thanksgiving Avenue. I like that. And I hope that many of you will take the same to heart and perhaps do exactly the same thing. No matter what evil may be surrounding us, no matter what difficulties we may be facing on a daily basis, we always have reasons for gratitude. There is no moment in our daily living which we are devoid of opportunities and reasons for genuine thanksgiving. God gives more to those who recognize His delight in granting unto us blessings that we can receive. So do not in any way deprive yourselves of so much more that God has out of His bounty to confer upon you and your family. And don't think that the presence of any difficulty is simply a withdrawal of His blessings, because even difficulties may be blessings in disguise. So take to heart, as I always say, think about it, and better yet, do it every day of your lives. Bye-bye.